Today, Schumann Resonance Power 37. Can you feel it? Have you noticed anything strange lately? Maybe you've been feeling more anxious, a little clearer in your thinking, or even just disconnected without an obvious reason. Almost like something is subtly shifting beneath the surface, but you can't quite put your finger on it. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone, and science might just have an answer. What if I told you that the Earth's natural electromagnetic pulse, often called the Schumann Resonance, could be influencing the way we think, feel, and experience the world around us? It's often referred to as the heartbeat of the planet. And just like our hearts beat in rhythm, the Earth's frequency pulses, creating a subtle but powerful influence on everything from the weather to human consciousness. Now, here's the intriguing part. Today, we're experiencing something unusual. Power 37, a noticeable spike in the Schumann resonance, is rattling the energetic field. This isn't just a minor fluctuation. It's a strong surge that could be influencing not just the planet's energy, but also our emotional states, mental clarity, and even our spiritual awareness. So, here's a question for you. Can you feel it? Have you noticed shifts in your mood, energy, or even your intuition today? If so, I'd love to hear about it. Comment 37 below if you've felt any unusual changes recently, and let's get this conversation going. This video today is where cutting-edge science meets ancient wisdom, bridging our understanding of these subtle energies with modern, holistic awareness. If you're into deep dives like this one, into how Earth's energetic shifts are influencing our lives, be sure to subscribe, because we're diving deeper into these topics daily. All right, now that we've got your attention, let's explore what's really happening with the Earth's resonance and how Power 37 might just be influencing you more than you realize. Let's dive deeper into the heart of the matter today. What's happening with the Schumann resonance and why this sudden spike, known as Power 37, is sending waves of energy through our collective consciousness. First, let's break down the term power rating. We're not talking about a change in frequency itself, but rather the intensity or amplitude of that frequency. Think of it like the difference between a gentle wave lapping at the shore and a massive tidal wave crashing in. Both are waves, but one carries a lot more energy and power. When we see a spike like Power 37, it's not just a mild fluctuation. This surge amplifies the Earth's electromagnetic field, creating a much stronger influence on us and everything around us. And that has some very real effects, especially on how we feel, think, and even experience reality itself. For those who are sensitive to energetic shifts, whether through intuition, energy work, or simply a heightened awareness, they're already feeling it. You might have noticed this yourself. People in spiritual communities and energy-sensitive circles have reported everything from feeling a buzzing sensation throughout their body, to experiencing strange or vivid dreams, to intense emotional purging. Some even speak of sudden bursts of clarity or awareness, as if their consciousness is being lifted to a new level. Others might feel mentally overstimulated, like their minds are buzzing with too much information, or find themselves in a foggy, disoriented state. It's not just anecdotal, though. Researchers, particularly at organizations like the HeartMath Institute and the Global Coherence Initiative, have been tracking these shifts for years. Their studies show a clear connection between fluctuations in the Schumann resonance and, by extension, geomagnetic activity with collective emotional states. When the Earth's electromagnetic field is out of balance, we feel it on a deep, cellular level. The impact isn't just physical, it affects our emotional and psychological well-being too. What's fascinating is that these fluctuations don't just influence individual moods, they can synchronize with the emotional energy of entire populations. There are reports of mass emotional waves, like collective feelings of anxiety, hope, or even moments of sudden clarity, aligning with changes in the Schumann Resonance. So, when there's a spike like Power 37, it's not just about an individual feeling out of sync. It's about the entire collective being tuned to a different frequency. And that, my friends, can feel like both a blessing and a challenge. Now, this brings up a profound question. Are we being tuned into a higher frequency, one that enhances our awareness and spiritual growth? Or is it possible that we're being overloaded by the Earth's evolving pulse, creating confusion, overwhelm, and even spiritual dissonance? The answer isn't simple. In fact, it might be a little of both. Imagine this shift like tuning an instrument. The Earth is tuning us, and sometimes the strings feel a little too tight, causing discomfort. But other times, those shifts can open up new dimensions of insight and connection, helping us align with a higher state of consciousness. It's all about how we handle these changes. Are we resisting them, fighting the flow, or are we learning how to flow with them, allowing the Earth's energy to guide us into a new phase of understanding and spiritual awakening? This is the dance of energy that we're all part of, and it's happening on a much larger scale than we might realize. As the Earth's pulse shifts, so do we. The question is, are we ready to adapt, or are we struggling to keep up with the rhythm? As we continue to unpack this fascinating shift in the Earth's electromagnetic field, it's important to explore how these energetic changes are affecting not just our spirits, but also our minds and bodies. Specifically, how do these shifts in the Schumann resonance impact our mental health, focus, and even neurobiology? We're used to thinking about our emotions and mental states in terms of psychological or environmental factors, things like stress, diet, or personal relationships. But the truth is, our brains are incredibly sensitive to electromagnetic fields. These waves can influence our cognitive functions, our mood, and even our physical well-being. And when the Earth's frequency experiences a sudden surge, like the Power 37 spike, it can send a ripple effect through our bodies, triggering a variety of sensations and reactions. One of the most intriguing aspects of this phenomenon is what's known as electromagnetic sensitivity. This is a real and scientifically recognized phenomenon, acknowledged not just by holistic medicine, but also in mainstream science. People who are electromagnetically sensitive, meaning they have a heightened awareness or reaction to electromagnetic fields, can feel the effects of these shifts in very noticeable ways. On high-power days, when the Schumann resonance peaks, individuals report symptoms such as headaches, fatigue, lucid dreaming, heightened anxiety, and sometimes even moments of euphoric clarity. It's as if the mind and body are both being overloaded and awakened at the same time. Now let's dive into how all of this might tie into brainwave entrainment. The concept is pretty simple. Our brains naturally sync with external frequencies. This is why you might find yourself tapping your foot to a beat or feeling in sync with a song. It's called entrainment, the tendency for our brainwaves to match the frequency of external stimuli. When the Earth's electromagnetic field fluctuates, our brains may attempt to entrain to those vibrations. If the frequency is rising, like during Power 37, our brains might try to align with that higher frequency, which can sometimes result in feelings of overstimulation, mental fatigue, or even moments of heightened clarity. It's almost like we're in a race to keep up with the Earth's new rhythm, trying to match its pulse. For some, that may mean a sharp spike in cognitive function, where everything suddenly seems clearer, or more intuitive, but for others, it could feel like mental fog, confusion, or just an overwhelming sense of being off. Our brains are hardwired to adjust to external frequencies, but this doesn't always happen smoothly. There's a period of adaptation, and during that time, things can feel a little unstable. So, what do we do with all of this? How can we navigate this increased sensitivity to the Earth's pulse and protect our mental and emotional well-being? The good news is, there are simple yet effective tools we can use to bring balance to our minds and bodies. First, daily journaling can be a powerful tool for self-awareness. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations each day can help you track the subtle changes happening within you. It can also help you process any emotional purging or mental fog that might arise. Journaling helps create space for reflection, allowing you to identify patterns and shifts that correlate with the Earth's energetic fluctuations. Second, grounding, or earthing, is a practice that can help realign your energy with the Earth's natural frequency. Spending time barefoot on natural surfaces like grass, soil, or sand allows your body to connect with the Earth's electromagnetic field directly, helping to neutralize excess energy and restore balance. This simple practice can have profound effects on your mental clarity and emotional state. Hydration is another often overlooked tool for mental and physical wellness. Our bodies are made up of about 60% water, and water plays a critical role in conducting electrical signals in the body. Staying hydrated helps maintain the flow of energy throughout your body, which can reduce the feelings of brain fog and fatigue that can arise during high-power days. And let's not forget about EMF-reducing techniques. While the Earth's natural electromagnetic field is a constant, the artificial electromagnetic fields we're exposed to every day, from cell phones, Wi-Fi, and other electronic devices, can create a kind of energetic clutter. To mitigate this, consider practices like taking salt baths to help cleanse your aura and reduce energetic buildup. Spending time in nature, whether hiking, walking in the park, or simply sitting outside, can also help to rebalance your energy. These activities can create a sense of calm and alignment, helping you to reconnect with your own natural rhythm. Ultimately, the key is awareness. This isn't about fighting the energetic shifts, but rather learning to flow with them. So, I want to ask you, what's shifting in you today? As we explore these energetic changes and the influence of Power 37, what are you noticing in your own life? Are you feeling more intuitive, more scattered, or perhaps even experiencing new insights or clarity? Take a moment to tune inward and really listen to your body and mind. The Earth's pulse is changing, and so are we. The more we can pay attention to how we're reacting to these shifts, the better equipped we'll be to navigate them. How can you use these changes to your advantage, whether to unlock greater clarity, spiritual growth, or simply to find a sense of balance amidst the chaos? I'd love to hear what you're feeling. Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation as we journey together through these incredible shifts. As we dig deeper into the profound shifts happening with the Schumann Resonance, it's important to turn our attention to another layer, the spiritual and energetic meaning of these changes. For those of you who are spiritual seekers, advanced empaths, or energy workers, this shift in Earth's pulse might feel like both a profound invitation and a challenge. It's one thing to observe these changes from a scientific perspective, but there's a whole other realm where these shifts might be playing a different kind of role, one that touches on awakening, ascension, and the broader energetic shifts that could be happening at a planetary level. Could it be that the sudden spikes in the Earth's resonance, like Power 37, are part of a larger cosmic orchestration? What if these fluctuations are not just random events, but key markers in a planetary awakening or frequency ascension? In spiritual and metaphysical circles, many believe that Earth's energy is rising, and as it does, it's activating higher frequencies of consciousness, both for the planet and for humanity. The idea is that we are all interconnected within a vast network of energetic grids, and that as the Earth's resonance rises, it's triggering a shift in the collective consciousness, potentially even activating dormant parts of ourselves that are aligned with these higher frequencies. This could also explain why so many people are reporting strange dreams, sudden bursts of insight, and even feelings of deep spiritual expansion. For some, these energetic surges may feel like a clearing of old, dense energies that no longer serve us. Think about it. When we move into higher frequencies, those lower, heavier energies have to surface in order to be released. Old wounds, trauma, past lives, or collective pain, they all come to the surface for us to heal. This isn't just a personal process, it's a collective one. It's as though the Earth itself is purging, releasing the old to make way for the new. And we, as humans, are feeling this on a deep level. There's also an interpretation in metaphysical circles that these spikes could signal a splitting of timelines. The idea that multiple realities exist, and as we shift into higher states of being, we may find ourselves choosing between different paths or different versions of reality. Some may feel like they're stepping into a new chapter, while others might feel stuck or resistant to these changes. The energetic fluctuations could be pushing us toward a choice. Which timeline will you step into? A higher vibration of consciousness or a lower one, where the old patterns of fear and separation continue to dominate? But let's pause for a moment, because there's another way to view all of this. Not everyone sees these changes as entirely natural or evolutionary. For those who look at the world through a more skeptical lens, there's the question: are these energetic shifts purely organic, or could they be part of something orchestrated? Some people speculate that these changes could be manipulated, intentionally influenced by external forces. Could the increase in electromagnetic activity be tied to technology, geoengineering, or even other unseen forces that are affecting the Earth's resonance? While there's no solid evidence to support these claims, it's still worth considering, especially as we look at the wider context of human technological development and its impact on the Earth's natural systems. However, I want to emphasize that, regardless of where these shifts come from, the most important thing we can do is maintain our personal sovereignty and discernment. Whether the fluctuations in Earth's pulse are a natural process of awakening or something engineered by outside forces, one thing is clear: your inner world determines your reality. This is where we have the power to take charge of our own experiences. You don't need to be swept away by fear or confusion. Instead, you can anchor yourself in your own truth and inner knowing. When we think of sovereignty, it's not just about being free from outside influence. It's about tuning into your own intuitive guidance and trusting your body and spirit to help you navigate these energetic changes. If these shifts are truly part of a planetary awakening, then your ability to stay grounded, centered, and connected to your own inner wisdom is the key to thriving through these times. You are part of the evolution, not a passive observer of it. So, let's bridge the gap between science and soul for a moment. Could it be that this is both an evolution and a test? What if the energetic surges we're feeling are not only designed to elevate us, but also to challenge us? To see if we are ready to step into a higher state of consciousness, a test of resilience, of awareness, of discernment. Maybe the Earth's frequency shift is asking us to rise, to meet the higher vibration with clarity, peace, and unwavering trust in our own ability to navigate it. In the end, whether you view this as part of a cosmic awakening or as a challenge brought on by external forces, it's important to remember that you are in control of your own experience. What if these shifts are not happening to you, but rather with you? Perhaps the Earth is calling us to awaken to our fullest potential, and this surge in frequency is simply the invitation, a call to step into our power, align with a higher state of being, and contribute to the collective evolution. So I leave you with this thought. How will you respond to this invitation? What will you do with this opportunity to expand, evolve, and discover deeper truths about yourself and your connection to the world around you? The choice, as always, is yours. As we come to the close of this exploration, I want to leave you with a moment of quiet reflection. As we've delved into the science and metaphysics of the Earth's resonance, it's essential to remember that these energetic shifts are not just something happening out there. The Schumann Resonance isn't just an external phenomenon. It's a mirror of what's happening inside of us. Just as the Earth's pulse rises and falls, so does our own energy, our emotions, and our consciousness. What we experience on the outside is often a direct reflection of the shifts we're navigating within. So, take a moment to reflect on your own transformation. How have you been feeling? How have these changes in frequency mirrored what's happening in your life? The Earth is not just changing around us. It's offering us the chance to align with its higher pulse, to rise in vibration alongside it. The invitation is clear. Don't just observe the shift, be the shift. How can you align your mind, breath, and life with this higher pulse? It's not about waiting for the world to change or for the Earth's frequencies to stabilize. It's about tuning into your own rhythm and allowing it to match the frequency of the planet. It's about being active in your transformation, not passive. You can be the change you seek. Now, I'd like to offer a simple grounding practice. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Inhale slowly, filling your lungs, and exhale with a sense of release. Now imagine yourself sinking with the Earth's heartbeat, feeling the rhythm of the planet pulsing in harmony with your own heartbeat. For just 1 minute, sit in silence, breathing deeply, and allow your body to align with this natural grounding pulse. Let it center you, letting go of any tension or unease, and just be present in the moment. As you sit with this practice, I encourage you to share what you're feeling today. Has anything shifted for you? Are you noticing any subtle or dramatic changes within yourself? Feel free to comment below and connect with others in the thread. Let's continue to share, learn, and support each other through these shifts. And finally, before we close, remember this. If you felt something today, something subtle or profound, it wasn't just in your head, it was in the field. We are all connected to this greater energetic pulse, and we are all part of this incredible transformation. Thank you for joining me today. See you tomorrow.